Canada's bold new energy plan, Oil You Need Is Love. In a move that has environmentalists rolling their eyes and oil executives rolling in profits, Canada has unveiled its latest energy strategy, a plan to become the world's first eco-oil superpower. Prime Minister Mark Carney, fresh from a cozy meeting with oil and gas executives in Calgary, announced the initiative with the kind of enthusiasm usually reserved for discovering maple syrup cures cancer. "We're not just an energy superpower," Carney declared, standing in front of a backdrop featuring a grizzly bear high-fiving an oil rig. "We're an energy superhero. And our superpower? Turning black gold into green. Well, green money, anyway." The Grand Pipeline scheme. The centerpiece of this audacious plan is a proposed pipeline stretching from Alberta to British Columbia's northern coast, slicing through pristine wilderness like a hot knife through butter, or, more accurately, like a pipeline through a national park. When pressed about the environmental fallout, Carney waved off concerns with the confidence of a man who's never seen a polar bear in person. "We've got this covered. We're calling it sustainable drilling. It's like regular drilling, but we feel a little guilty about it afterward. Plus, we'll paint the rigs green, nature won't even notice." The pipeline has sparked a feud between Alberta Premier Danielle Smith and BC Premier David Eby that's more entertaining than a hockey game in overtime. Smith insists the pipeline is Canada's destiny, while Eby counters that destiny shouldn't involve turning BC into a giant gas station. Sources say the two have agreed to settle their differences with a thumb war, because nothing screams serious energy policy like playground diplomacy. Rumor has it Smith's been practicing her grip, while Eby's banking on his eco-friendly thumb strength from years of hugging trees. Selling the dream, and the oil, to win over a skeptical public, the government has rolled out a multi-million-dollar PR campaign dripping with irony. Billboards across the country now boast slogans like "Oil, it's what's for dinner," and "Pipelines, the veins of our nation." They've even enlisted a mascot, Petey the Pipeline, a cheerful cartoon tube who visits schools to teach kids that fossil fuels are just dinosaurs giving back. "Kids love Petey," gushed a government official. "He's like a friendly, flammable version of SpongeBob. We're shaping the next generation of oil enthusiasts." Environmental groups, predictably, aren't buying it. "It's like they're trying to gaslight us with actual gas," quipped an activist from Greenpeace, who was promptly invited to a stakeholder consultation which turned out to be a champagne brunch with oil lobbyists. "We reached out to everyone who matters," explained a government spokesperson. "And by everyone, we mean the people who agree with us. Efficiency is key, a greener future, wink, wink." In a nod to those pesky environmentalists, the government has pledged to plant a tree for every barrel of oil extracted. "It's our way of giving back," the spokesperson said with a straight face. "Sure, the trees might not survive the oil spills, and we'll probably have to chop them down later for pipeline expansions, but hey, it's the thought that counts." To sweeten the deal, they've promised to power the tree planting equipment with maple syrup biofuel, a technology so cutting edge it doesn't exist yet. The global stage as Canada struts toward energy dominance, the world is watching, some with admiration, others with disbelief. If Canada can pull this off, it'll set a new standard for environmentally friendly fossil fuel extraction, said an analyst, barely containing his laughter. Meanwhile, international climate conferences have started sending Canada passive-aggressive fruit baskets with notes like, "Love the effort, maybe try windmills next time." Conclusion: crude intentions as Canada marches boldly into this oily future. One thing is crystal clear: the path to energy supremacy is paved with good intentions, questionable decisions, and a whole lot of crude. "We're not just drilling for oil," Carney concluded, adjusting his tie embroidered with tiny oil derricks. "We're drilling for votes, for profits, and for the sheer joy of making environmentalists cry." With such visionary leadership, what could possibly go wrong? Pass the syrup, Canada's got some powering up to do.